got a bucket and a bathrobe. Remember the good old days when we would just sit in our bathrobes in front of this couch and put makeup on our acne? We're having a throwback. We're having a story time. I'm cold, so I'm in my bathrobe, I've got tea, and I've got my cat. And I want to tell you about something that happened literally 2 weeks ago. I almost got scammed by a cancer organization. That obviously was a scam, not a cancer foundation, but we'll get to that. So as you might know, I have been trying to do more good with the platform that I do have. I try to be a conscious consumer and I want to put my money where my morals are. And during October and November, I did 3 separate things for cancer awareness as well as donations, etc. 2 went fantastic, one of which was with Elysium Brushes and the Hong Kong Breast Cancer Foundation. The other was for lymphoma, which I didn't talk about online, which also went fantastic. But the third was an email that popped up in my inbox. And it was a group claiming to be the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation, talking about how November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and asking me to do a video or to do posts. And of course, cancer hits very close to home to me. I explained this in an email to them, talking about my family history as well as some of the personal issues that I've had. I pretty much told them straight up, this is really last minute. I can't guarantee that I can do this. There's a lot on my plate right now, but this is a message that I think deserves to be spread. And if you want to send me some statistics that are actually backed up, I would love to consider if I can help just spread the word, get people to open up the discussion about pancreatic cancer, and hopefully help someone raise awareness or check themselves or talk to their doctor if things are a little bit suspicious. Ha! You're in my armpit! Ouchie! That's my armpit bucket! So essentially, I agreed to do my best to talk about this because I think raising awareness is important. Well, they then sent me this very interesting email, and it basically has talking points. Now, I didn't originally see this as super suspicious or super creepy. It was kind of like, okay, why are they sending me talking points? I understand sending me statistics so that I can actually share real validated information, but like talking points, kind of weird. And they also sent a link, where people could go. One would assume so that you could find out information about pancreatic cancer, treatment, diagnosis, and get help, and potentially make a donation. But the link went only to a donation website, right? So when I first got the talking points, I was just like, okay, whatever. That's a little strange. If you're doing a sponsored post, it's normal to have talking points. Or if you're working with a pharma company and actually talking about a specific product and its actives, you have talking points because you don't want to misrepresent a product or claim something that isn't true. And again, I'm very grateful for sponsorships because, to be totally honest, if it weren't for sponsorships over the past 10 years, I could not be making this channel work. I could not share content for free online the way I do. So I'm very grateful to align with brands that I truly believe in. And talking points are a part of that. But for a foundation that's a charity and it wasn't statistics, it was kind of strange. And then when I really read the talking points, it got suspicious to me. Obviously, it's about raising awareness about pancreatic cancer, right? We're going to talk about the statistics of how many people this impacts, the negative outcome it could have on so many lives, and the goal is to save lives, right? Well, when I read the talking points, it was a very, very hard push for donation. It didn't really talk about the signs and symptoms of pancreatic cancer. It didn't talk about the pancreas hardly at all. It didn't really share any help references or links as well. Stop it. No, come here. Stop. You don't bite that. Don't. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. Stop. That has electricity. Bucket. Sorry, the cat decided, honey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Ow. Sorry about that. The cat decided to chew on an electrical wire and knock the camera and lighting down. We're back. I was saying that I'm glad that I've had both experience and interest in both medicine and business. So I understand a little bit about how the human body works and a little bit about how the business world works. The truth is that once you start learning, you realize you know nothing. So just prefacing that, because things like the pancreas and cancer and business, specifically nonprofit business, get so complex and convoluted and deep, it's like, whoa, bro, whoa. Kitty, be nice. She's now attacking her sister. Stop it. But normally when it comes to specifically cancer campaigns, you educate or you offer some sort of solution or help. This literally was a very strong push, basically saying there's no time, you have to donate now, take action, and then it linked to this donation page. And this is where I started to get suspicious. Most people don't know this, but I decided to study data science. I was at a dinner with some friends who asked me about coding and websites, and I told them I knew nothing, and I have so much respect for people who do, and that's when I decided, wow, maybe I should learn this. So I went and I got myself a certificate to try to understand some of these things, since I do technically work on, with, and within the internet. Fun fact, we don't talk about that, but that's okay. And so when I saw that this website was built by Wix, that's not a bad thing, but Wix is a hosting service that allows you to build websites for very inexpensive hosting fees. And it's very, very easy. You just put in some money and you can Hey! Are you okay? Oh my God. She is literally a demon with sharp teeth on wheels. Are you okay? If you want to stay in this room, you're staying in my bathrobe, because otherwise you're gonna hurt your sister and my camera and yourself. Essentially, it's a pay-to-purchase website. You can set it up easy, take it down easy. And most national cancer foundations, or especially nonprofit businesses, use different web hosting or use more advanced methods when creating their websites. And there are many different web hosting services. There's also like Squarespace, but the choice of Wix was just like a suspicious one to begin with, okay? It's got a reputation. And so I decided to look into the coding of the website, which you can do with just a couple of clicks. And things started to look suspicious on the coding side. And again, they're claiming that they're connected to a Canadian Cancer Foundation. They're claiming that this is the National Pancreatic Foundation. But I also did a basic Google search and found other established pancreatic cancer foundations and organizations that did not mention this company anywhere. Also, Google has a feature where you can search exact terms if you put them in quotes. And so I did that, and I couldn't really find a ton. Google's recommended search things came up, but it started to get suspicious. So then I go back to the original email and I look at the guy who sent it. And the guy who sent it actually came from a large marketing agency, or so it seemed. So I thought to myself, okay, let me look into this. I look up the marketing agency, and this marketing/campaign agency is legit. But when I was trying to find the specific person who claimed to work there, I couldn't. So then I decided to look this guy up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. And I looked up both his name as well as his name alongside the email. And this is also when it got interesting. There were two people involved on the email chain from the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation side, and both of them came up on LinkedIn, but had no affiliation to pancreatic cancer or to the marketing agency. They both had medical backgrounds and medical references, and they both had a couple of business things, but none were related to the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation, and none were related to this media company. So I then reached out to the media company and I said, hey, I got a suspicious email from two people who claim to work there. Could you let me know about this? And they never got back to me. I do think that they're a legit company. They just seem to be really busy. But then I decided to do a little bit more internet digging and see what their email domain was and their server domains. So essentially, you know how you have your email and it might say, you know, Cassandra's cat is a demon at gmail.com, right? If you own a website such as CassandraBankson.com, you could also say Cassandra's cat is a demon at CassandraBankson.com. Or Mary likes potatoes at Target.com, or I am a makeup whore at Sephora.com. You get the picture, right? Well, you can find out what that .com extension is. And especially for larger companies, you can find out what the format is. Well, I looked up the email format for this company, and it is not the same as the email that I received. And especially seeing all of these things come together, realizing that the push for donations is so strong, the landing page says nothing about pancreatic cancer other than donate now. It's basically a bogus pay-to-play website, and the people who have been supposedly emailing me have no affiliation to either of these things, and I don't think I'm even conversing with them. I'm probably conversing with someone who stole their names and tried to put it on this. I was like, oh hell no. I got pissed. Then I get an email in my inbox, and guess what it says? Hey Cassandra, we'd love to see this go up by the end of the week. You putting pressure on me? Oh hell no, Mr. Scammer. So me doing what I do, I ignored the email, forwarded it to some people who can actually do something about it, and I decided to post about pancreatic cancer anyways. But I decided to post and link to an actual pancreatic cancer foundation. I did this on Facebook and Instagram, and actually educate people on the signs and symptoms of pancreatic cancer, why it's difficult to treat, where they could donate if they so wanted to, and overall just raised awareness about the issue. Then I did respond to the email, and I said, hey guys, sorry it's taken me a moment to get back to you. Just wanted to let you know that I was able to post. I used a legitimate cancer foundation, however. Also, we know where you live and you're being tracked. Yours truly, the computer nerds who were bullied in school for having acne, but grew up and did a thing about it. So I don't know if I've ever done a story time before, and it's probably because I live with demon cats who want to destroy my life. But that is how a non-profit cancer company almost scammed me into scamming you. And I'm glad that I did my research and my homework and spent 6 hours on the internet looking into these things to do something about it. Question what you see online, my friends. Look into things before you donate. Do put your money where your morals are. And if you get a kitten, don't let her bite things, because she will grow up being an adult thinking that it's okay. Ouch. If you agree, make sure that you that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to whoosh that subscribe button. Always remember to be beautiful inside and out, and I will see you in, boom, this next video. Love you guys. Bye.